One here, and today we're doing something a bit different. We're actually going to be doing an Outlast characters ranking from Outlast 1, Whistleblower, and some from Outlast 2.
What did he say?
I really hope you all enjoy, and if you do, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps out me, the channel, and motivates me to put out new content for you and you all. Thank you all so much, and as always, let's get into it. The categories we have to start out with are best of the best, pretty good, okay, mid, not my fave, garbage, and trash.
And put in a cage.
Wah,
I read
wah.
about did you say want?
First, we have Marta. She's a solid character. She's terrifying, and her story's nice, and I think she is definitely serves a very huge purpose in Outlast 2, but she did kill Ethan.
Why are you crying?
Put her in a pretty good category. Next, we have the guy who told us about Eddie Gluskin from Outlast 1. He's pretty nice. He was just helping us out. He seemed very scared, so I do have a bit of pity for him. I'll put him in an okay category. Not much about him. Next, we have Ethan. Now this is where it gets good. Ethan is 1,000,000% best of the best. No questions asked.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
This guy helped us even when his life was on the line. He still decided to keep us hidden from Marta, and he sacrificed his own life for us. He is a complete W. Next, we have Miles Upshur. He's an absolute tank. He can survive so much. He survived falling 30 stories in the underground laboratory, 2 fingers cut off, multiple injuries.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
You are a tank. You are going in best of the best tier, for sure. Next, I don't know much about Jessica from the story, but I know that she has some underlying purpose as a protagonist. She's mid. She'll go in the mid category. Next, we have our good old friend Blake Langerman. Blake, he's pretty good. I like how he has actual voice lines instead of just grunts and random whatevers like Miles and Waylon. So, he's gonna go in a pretty good category. I like him. Next, we have Father Ludermilch. He's just kind of a bad guy, honestly. He's a rapist who also murdered Jessica in 4th grade. So, he's just kind of a bad guy, but his demon form is really scary. So he's kind of terrifying. I'll put him in an okay category. Next, we have our good old friend Chris Walker. Absolutely terrifying protagonist or antagonist. He serves greatly in the story and the aspect of what Outlast is, showing the devastating results of what happened due to Project Walrider. He is a crazy character, so he's gonna go in best of the best category for sure. Next, we have Mr. Archambaud, Father Martin. Father Martin, it's a mix because he does poison you, but all he really wants is you to spread the gospel of sand, and he does give you access to escape, but in the first part, in the administration block, he does turn off the power and drug you. So, yeah, he's okay. He'll go in the okay category. Next, we have the twins. The twins, personally, are some of my favorite because they're terrifying, funny, and they are silent. You cannot hear them at all when they are stalking you. So the twins are definitely going to go in a pretty good category. I like them a lot. Oh, we already did Blake. Blake, you can just go back there. Next are the heretics from Outlast 2. I don't know much about them. I haven't played the full game, but they look terrifying, and I know they serve a great purpose in the story, so they're going to go in the okay category. Next, we have Stevenson, the guy who was staked by Chris Walker. He does help you get out somewhat. He tells you to get the stuff from security control, so that definitely serves a great purpose in the story. Yeah, he helps out. He can go in an okay category. Next, we have Dennis, the guy with split personalities. Dennis, he's okay. He's a very minor antagonist, but he is really funny when he talks in split personalities, and he kind of does want to throw you to Eddie Gluskin just to be killed. So, yeah, he's pretty scary. I'll put him in a mid category. Next, we have Richard Traeger. Richard Traeger, I like him a lot. Like, he's definitely my favorite character in all of the Outlast series. Yeah, he's awesome. I love his story. I love his crazy, wacky personality. His maniacal, psychopathic comments, if you understand. Yeah, I like him a lot. He's a very cool character. Next, we have Lynn. Lynn's, like, okay. She's not really my favorite, so she'll go into not my fave. Next, we have Frank Manera. He sucks. I'm sorry. He's just, like, so basic. He doesn't really have anything going on about him. He has a terrible backstory. It's just that he starved himself, and that's pretty much it. So, I'm not really a big fan of him. He can go in a not my fave category, honestly. Oh my god, we have Jeremy Blair. Close friend of Richard Traeger, and he likes golf. He also hates Waylon, and he catches us sending the whistleblowing email. I'm sorry, but he sucks. He is absolute garbage. No, he's trash. He goes in the trash category. Next, we have Andrew. He just licks you. He just licks your ear, and then he's semi-nice and treats you with sort of decency when you're putting Eddie Gluskin into the morphogenic engine chamber, when he's pretty nice. So he'll just go in garbage category. Not exactly anything higher than that. Next, we have Waylon Park. His fit, 20 billion times better than Miles's, and I don't want to put him in garbage. And he's, like, pretty okay, but he's weak. Like, everything that he got hurt with, Miles could 1,000,000% not get hurt with, besides, like, the falling out of the window. I mean, yeah, he's not the fastest. He's kind of mid. He'll go in, I'll put him in the okay category. Next, we have William Hope. The host for The Wall Rider, first off, and he's kind of just, like, there. Like, you never actually see him up. You see him in the chambers and you have to kill him. So, he'll just go in the not my favorite category. Nothing special about him. I'm going to put Father Noth back because I don't really know anything about him because I haven't played fully through Outlast 2. Next, we have the wheelchair guy. Oh my god, he's terrifying, and he's the Yapatron 3000. The jump scare was terrifying. So, for that, I'm going to bump him up to the mid category instead of not my fave. Next, we have these types of variants with the weird mouth and the disfigured teeth. Yeah, they're never hostile. They just, like, play the piano and watch you. So they don't do anything bad. They'll go in the mid category. They're nice, semi-nice. Next, we have Val. So where I'm at in the game, all she does is lick you. I don't really like her. So, you know, she's gonna go in the not my favorite category. Kind of just plain and sexual assaulter. Whatever. She should be a convict. Anyway, we have these types of variants. These variants suck. These ones with the weird disfigured head and the one arm, they suck. They always do the weirdest things in their cells. They are devious, they are disgusting, and they suck. They're gonna go in garbage category. I don't like them at all. Next, we have ourselves the Wall Rider. The Wall Rider, when it's in Billy's form, it kind of sucks. It just attacks you. Not my fave. But when it's in Miles' form, that's a best of the best. So I'm just gonna put him in the middle, mid, because it goes from being trash to best of the best. So just gonna go in the middle category. Next, we have the Silky variants. They're okay, but they won't hesitate to attack you and follow you. So yeah, they're not my favorites. And last, but certainly maybe least, Eddie Gluskin. I don't really like Eddie Gluskin. He does absolutely terrible things to the variants. When I first saw his methods of torture, made my stomach hurt. He kind of sucks. I hate him. He's going in the garbage category. And he doesn't even have a good reason to be doing that. I mean, his father did do something to him as a child, but still shouldn't do all that. And these characters down here, don't know anything about them, so I can't rank them yet. So yeah, this is my list. This is just my personal opinion. Don't take any of this too seriously. But yeah, you can screenshot this, do whatever you want with it. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, as it helps out me, the channel, and motivates me to put out new content for you and you all. Thank you all so much, and as always, Bite Master out, and good night to you and you all. Peace.